am Vaishnavi, BSc MPC final year. My team members are Naveen Kumar, Karthik, Hrutik Sai and Vijender. We are from Government City College, Department of Physics. Our Jignasa student study project on a facile synthesis of silver nanoparticles using tea chabulla, fruit extract and antibacterial activity with Musi water. Our motivation, here we are using Terminalia chabulla fruit, which is also called as Karakkaya, which has a wide applications in our Ayurveda and also in our day-to-day life like skin care, congestive heart failure, hypertension and digestive aid. We have three synthesis like physical synthesis, chemical synthesis and biological synthesis. Here we are using green synthesis, which comes under the biological synthesis. Why green synthesis will be explained by my friend.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. This is Naveen Kumar, BSc second year MPCS. So now I am going through the green synthesis. Why we can use only green synthesis? Because green synthesis is a eco-friendly, non-toxic or energy saving and large scale production of the nanoparticles, and biological components acts like reducer and as well as stabilizer. The overall concept of the green synthesis is that to destroy the bacteria which is present in the Musi water. So to process this green synthesis we need some materials. So we go through the materials. Here we have the tea chabulla fruit and we extract the powder from it. So we can weight it as a 1 gram of the tea chabulla powder. And the next material is silver nitrate, which is a concentration, molarity concentration of 0.01. And to maintain this molarity, we can weigh the silver nitrate as a 0.28 gram. So the overall process, the next synthesis process is explained by my friend B. Karthik.
Thank you, Naveen. Myself B. Karthik. I am from BSc MPC final year. Now I am going to explain about the synthesis process in the tea chabulla fruit. Tea chabulla synthesis. We are taking here 1 gram of the tea chabulla powder in the 100 ml of solution by adding the magnetic stirrer and maintaining the temperature of 80 degrees and with the stirring rate of 500. And we are taking the same method for the silver nitrate solution of taking 0.28 grams of silver nitrate and in 200 ml of the water. We are making the solution with the stirring rate 500 and this temperature of 80 degrees centigrade. After it is becoming the solution, we are taking the tea chabulla extract into the burette and we are taking the solution into the conical flask of silver nitrate. We are against with the titration with the drop rate. Here you can see the color of golden color. As the time increases, the color is changing from the golden color to the grayish color. Here we are taking the concentrations in the different vials. This is the extract of the tea chabulla and this is the initial concentration. As the time increases, this is the final concentration in the grayish color. And these concentrations are depend upon the various factors like the drop rate, temperature and the stirring rate. Here we have been passed. You can observe here when we pass the laser light from the vials, the vials have been seen here. You can observe the visible light is being passed from it. Only in the initial you can see the light passed. While coming to the last vial, the absorption of light is being seen because the silver nanoparticles are present. The next part will be explained by my friend Hrutik Sai.
Thank you, Karthik. Myself Hrutik Sai from BSc final year. I am going to explain the results of our silver nanoparticles preparation. Here we can see SEM analysis of our nanoparticles. We see the microscopic image of nanoparticles here. The size of nanoparticles is 50 nanometers. And this is the elemental analysis of our nanofluid we prepared. And the weight percentage of different elements is given here like carbon, oxygen and silver. And we also done UV visible spectroscopy in our college itself in collaboration with biotechnology department, and the results are seen here. We saw a significant peak at 434 nanometers only in silver nanoparticles, which is not seen in tea chabulla and silver nitrate solution. This shows the significance that nanoparticle is present in the synthesized in the process we prepared. And now coming to application part, our very objective is to kill bacteria, effectively kill bacteria, and we observe antibacterial activity of our nanoparticle against bacterial strains, and we prepared different bacterial strains using Musi river water. And this is the 1 drop of water, and we tested in the microscope. we can see the movement of microbe here, and after application of our nanofluid, the inactivity of bacteria is seen, which shows APS only dead microbes here. This shows the efficiency that we effectively kill the bacteria in the Musi river water. And we also done disk diffusion method to see the antibacterial efficiency of our nanoparticles. And this is the sample of our silver nanoparticle we prepared, and we see zone of inhibition like this. And the next part of our conclusion is given by my friends.
Thank you, Ritik Sai. Myself, Jay Vijender. I am from BSc MPC second year. Now I am going to explain the conclusion. Now we have successfully synthesized the Terminalia cebulla silver nanoparticles using green synthesis method. We have tested antibacterial activity with Musi water using disk diffusion method. These nanofluids can be used for biomedical applications like anti-cancer, antibacterial, and purification of water, etc. The scope of our project is the same method can be used for purification of water at any place or village, town or city. This method is simple, adaptable, non-toxic and also at low cost. Thanks to our principal investigator Dr. K. Parvatalu sir for mentoring us to complete this project. Thanks to our Department of Physics and Principal Dr. P. Balabhaskar sir for providing facilities to complete our project. Thanks for your attention. Thank you.